What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. Y'all already see it, man. JayZ responds. We're going to get into it. JayZ responds to the Epstein file. JayZ responds to what I like to call the allegations. We're going to get into it. Break it down real quick. We got about an hour to kill. So we're going to kill about, I'm going to kill an hour with y'all today. And yeah, we about to get into it, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shouts out to everybody. Man, I got these next 4 live streams. I'm about to change the whole game. I got to get my hat. I got to get my weed. I got to get a whole bunch of stuff real quick. So I'm going to let y'all let this intro, do its thing. You feel me? I'm going to let this intro do its thing real quick. What intro would that be, Chakra Doctor? It's simple, nigga. You already know. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. Source of all gods, guide our lives. You are the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. You are the great grand holy mother of all divine. Source of all gods, guide our lives. In the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. Sara, Ishandro Boshetaya, Ishandro Boshetaya, Aome Wasara, Aome Wasara. What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was, man. We back for another live. We about to get it in. I had to hold on, man. I had to put on my guard real quick, man. It caught me slipping, but you know, if you don't go, like if you future reference, if you're trying to be a streamer on YouTube and you schedule your stream, you better show up on time, or the algorithm is not gonna push your stream out there. All right, and that's gonna give you negative points with the Google algorithm. Okay, but you feel me? Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Let me put on my guard real quick, bro. I'm reporting live from the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, home, house of the Goddess, house of the Goddess. You feel me? And JayZ then came across our timeline, so we about to get it in there. Man, bro. I'm tired of telling y'all, bro. I'm tired of telling y'all, bro. If y'all if y'all in the Atlanta area. If you're in the Atlanta area, you know, that's the altar right there. That's what I be used to do on my other lives. I got some things going on up there. Carol got some things going on up there. Let me see. Turn the light on. Let me see. You dig? Stethoscope. I got the stethoscope on deck. We about to check these niggas' temperature. About to check these niggas' heartbeat. What your heart beating for? You scared. What your heart beating for? You scared. Oh, wait a minute. Shout out to B Jizzle, man. Nigga Turk tore you up in the comments. Tore you up with the last live stream. Said you old BAN. Said you old BAN. You a PAN. Said you a PAN, a BAN. Yeah, man. I kinda believe him, man, because you know, Turkey was the one that y'all always outcasted. I wonder why y'all had always outcasted little Turkey like that. And now that I know the game, and now that I know what y'all be up to, it's like, Turk, Turk wasn't gonna get the Turk wasn't gonna get hit with the oopty wop up the shooter. Nigga did 15 years in a bing. You do 15 years in a bing, it's gonna be hard. Hold on, man. I'm about to get this shit together. And I wanted to hurry up and do it, but time was running back. Time was running backwards and stuff. Hold on, man. Time was running backwards and I had to get everything together. And it was like, I'm not about to start this live late. So y'all catching me like slipping on a cool. You catching me slipping on my payment on a cool, but we about to get real. Hold on, man. These sucker ducker cluckers. These sucker ducker cluckers done messed around. And this is how you know they're desperate. He desperate, bro. Jigga is desperate as a mug. He desperate on me. He like on some, you know, uh, what it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. Let me bring this stuff in, man. Let me bring this in so I don't have to be leaning and all, leaning in with it and rocking with it. Okay, I'm looking kind of decent. I feel confident in the way I look right now. Let me see. Make sure my eyes ain't bloodshot red from 420, isn't it? Okay, cool. Cool. Get those likes up, everybody. Finally caught on live again. Really infinite. What's going on with you? Lady Noble, what's going on with it? Get those likes up. Motown said get those likes up. Peace and blessings, Lady Noble. We back at it. Let's get it, my G. You already know what the business is. This one, listen, she said this is the one I won't see. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, bro. Appreciate it, Noble. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. You already know. I love it when a lady compliments a fella. You know you gorgeous. You ain't even much gotta say nothing. You rocking with the 369. You already know. 369. Get low, get from the window to the wall. Man, don't make me go yin yang twins in this bitch. Huh? To the sweat drop down. Oh man, listen, that used to be my jam, bro. I gotta deprogram myself from all these goddamn programs. Golly, bro. I realize how much they've programmed us. I realize how much they've, especially when it comes to not acknowledging and putting the goddess as the main frame of religions, because the reason why religions don't work and the reason why religions don't work, not because it's man-made, because religion is not man-made. Religion is God-made, and God made religion to honor the goddess. Who is the goddess? The goddess is basically the vicegerent, the incarnation of the motherboard, great grand holy mother of all divine. And she comes in infinite forms, infinite shapes, infinite sizes. Tell you a little story real quick, and we'll get into the story later if you're interested. In the beginning, Ra created the goddess. Okay? In the beginning, Ra created the goddess. Why did Ra create the goddess? Because he wanted to sanctify, glory, and worship the great, grand, holy motherboard of all this matrix divinity. Oh, see, because in the matrix is just nothing but the Ma playing tricks. How are you, Axel? You already know. You already know. Ask somebody. I got it on me. I got the axe on me. Look, I got it in me and I got it on me. Which one we want to do? You heard me, Axel? 6684. Make sure you write that down. Write all my angel numbers down, babe, because guess what? Guess what, my brothers and sisters? We about to get into some shit. Y'all better write these receipts down because I'm only gonna play them like once or twice because I don't want, I don't want to offend anybody or anything like that. So I'm gonna keep it monetizable. Understand that. Understand this live will remain monetizable because we ain't talking with the you know, we know how to use our vernacular without the ums and the uhs and the you heard me, man, and all of these different filler words that people be using. Feel me? So we about to get it into it. So GQ magazine. Soon as I heard it was GQ, I automatically knew it was gonna be some craziness. So you just have to catch him on his car rides. uh yeah, Dwayne be cooking up. You just gotta catch him on his car ride. Man, me and Dwayne got some shit in the works, man. Me and Dwayne got some shit in the works, but Dwayne got a new baby. I got a new baby. And fatherhood come before any hood, nigga. Fatherhood come before live stream. Dwayne got his own business. I got my own business. Man, listen, the business and the thing that's paying the real bills with or without YouTube, that's what we focus on first, bro. With or without YouTube, nigga. Do y'all know? Do y'all know I have multiple homes? Do y'all know this is not my only house? Whole Do y'all know that? Y'all don't know that. Why? Because I don't never tell y'all why. Because these niggas talk that shit while I walk that shit. I ain't playing Monopoly. Nigga, anybody right now who looking at me right now, if you had the proper frequency, energy, and everything going on, man, nigga, what? I can give you a house. Tuh. I can put you in a house. Yeah, what? 500,000, $600,000 home, $700,000 home, depending on your budget. Depending on your budget, man. You know. And guess what? I got 10 of them myself that I'm Airbnb out. Do you think I need YouTube for real? Do you think I'm on here to give you the real? I got 5,000 followers, dog. What you think I'm gonna do with 5,000 followers that's not monetized, right? What you think I'm gonna do with these 5,000 followers? What you think I'm gonna do with these little YouTube followers? Man, nothing. I came here to serve the purpose of the goddess. Once you understand, hold on, let me make sure I'm straight, man. I ain't straight, man. My stuff not straight. Hold up. Can't be crooked out here in these people. Can't be crooked out here in these people. All right, so once you understand that the goddess mission is my mission, then you understand why I do certain things. Why? Because I'm just listening to her voice and I'm just putting it out there recording for you. Okay? No, I don't need YouTube. I don't need no damn Facebook. I don't need no goddamn motherfucking social media. Why? Because in the real life, on real earth, I got clout. I don't need clout on the internet because I got clout in my internet. The network of my inner being one with my chi, being one with my flow, being one with my mind, being one with my body, being one with my spirit, being one with all of my chakra, and being able to vibrate a high frequency of yin yang energy at a high level conjoined. Understand that when you get to this level of spirituality that I'm at, this physical stuff just falls in your lap. I didn't get 10 homes until I got spiritual. I didn't get fully paid for cars and fully paid for this and fully paid for business until I got spiritual. So why you think I'm able to do this stuff on the internet? Why? Because it's a hobby. This is not no job. Understand that. They took my channel for 4 years. How was I making bread for those 4 years? I'm an entrepreneur. Do you right here? Somebody said, "Are you a Christian?" No, I'm not a Christian. Christianity is Satanism in disguise. Christianity is Satanism in disguise. So I used to be a Christian until I found out the truth that Christianity was a plagiarism. I found out the truth. Now, number one, Christianity is a plagiarism, and I found out where they stole Christianity from. All praise be to the goddess. They stole the original Messiah is the goddess. The original, the one who came down and truly died for Islam is a falsity. Islam is a fraud. Both of them are Saturn worship. Islam is Saturn worship, and God dag nabbit, yeah, all the people from all the different, yeah, Islam is Saturn worship, and Christianity is Saturn worship. Buddhism is Saturn worship. Judaism is Saturn worship. Kabbalah, Saturn worship. You name the religion. Brahma, Hinduism, Saturn worship. Ifa, Saturn worship, nigga. But at least in Ifa, you can find you some goddesses. Not many though. Not many, because the pantheon is overrun by all these masculine energies, and y'all getting on y'all knees praying to a masculine energy, and masculine energy was never designed to be prayed to in that form. Masculine energy was designed to be what? Worked with. Because the masculine energy is the energy that goes out and creates the structure, the order. It orders the chaos. It structures the form and takes the form and put it into whatever you call the shape. It puts it into form. It puts it into a shape. So it was never meant to do this super masculine worship all over the world and remove the feminine goddess deity. That was never meant for be. That was never meant to be. Do not think that life is really like that. You feel me? You feel me? Whether you a nation of Islam, it's all false. It don't gotta be an Arab. If it worships a masculine energy before a sacred feminine energy, meaning if you gotta go to the masculine energy first, then it's false. Because the masculine energy is not first. The name of this church is called the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. in Hadith, because I used to be a Muslim. I used to be a Christian. I used to dabble in all of the different religions. And I'm letting you know that it is all falsity. Why? Because in the Hadith, we go right now to the Islamic Hadith, and they'll tell you that when they asked Prophet Muhammad who's the most important in the home, he said the mother, mother, and then he said the father. He said 4 people are the most important in the home. He said the mother, and then the father. Why? Because Islam, at its core, is a lunar magical cult that used to venerate the goddess Alat. When masculinity took over, masculinity stole the goddess Alat and turned the T into an H. And that's how you got Allah. See? And this is why Islam goes by the moon, and the moon is what? The sacred feminine cycle. And the moon is not that's not even the real moon in the sky, but we're not going to get into the tinfoil hat. We're just going to get into, things that are dots that's able to be connected through provable facts. Okay? So you can look up the goddess a lot. You can look up how Allah was spliced and stolen from the goddess a lot, and the goddess a lot turned into what? Turned into what? Turned into a masculine. And this is why Islam make them women cover their bodies, make them women do all of that suppressive, oppressive bullcrap. Because lil dick men that don't know how to get no bitches said, fuck it, we need to create a religion to enslave the mind of the female. And when we enslave the mind of the female, then she's gonna do our bidding, and and the devil just became the leader of God. Okay? When in actuality, we were created from the rib of woman to serve, protect, maintain, sustain, and provide for the goddess. But most of y'all now are not even gods, so you can't even do that. At least you can at least do it for the women in your family, your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your daughter, your wife, all of these different people in your family. How many of them can solely say that, hey man, we're living off you, we're eating off you. You are the provider. You are Jehovah Jireh. Because last time I checked, ye are God, children of the Most High, but ye shall die as men and fall as princes. So understand, when you're talking about the Helios Biblos, the basic instructions before leaving Earth, these are not the advanced instructions. These are the basic instructions before leaving Earth. I need some financial help. No, you don't. You at where you're supposed to be at. The God has got you at where you're supposed to be at. If you're a grown man and need financial help, go improve yourself. If you're a grown man and need financial help, go and upgrade your template of intelligence. If you're a grown man and need financial help, go ask your bitch. But a man, go ask your bitch. Or go ask your best friend. You got a big homie? Go ask your big homie. So we come from the rib of women, not the other way around. Yes, we come from the rib of woman, not the other way around. Understanding this, you understand why there's a surah in the Quran called the cow. There's a surah in the Quran called the spider. Okay? What do we get from the female cow? Milk. What do we get from the male cow? Oh, meat. Bones and meat. Okay? Understanding that every single masculine religion on the face of the planet Earth is a plagiarized, twisted, weird version of something that was stolen from the goddess. My church is a legal sanctioned entity of spirituality called Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, House of the Goddess, Infinite Love, Eternal Truth, Peace, Wave to you. I am High Magus Chakra Doctor, owner, founder, leader, chosen by the goddess, here to bring you the message of who she is, what she wants, and what she has always will be, because ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And last time I checked, if you go into the sun, you go look at the sun, but there's something above the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun, but they got a whole lot of new above the sun. You feel me? So understand, when you are talking about Islam, you are talking about the devil's religion. Understand, when you are talking about Christianity, you are talking about the devil's religion. When you're talking about Hinduism, that is the devil's religion. When you're talking about Judaism, that is the devil religion. Kabbalah, all these belong to the devil. Why? Because this is his world. So what made you think the Bible told you that this is the world of the devil? What made you not connect those dots and say, we're living in the world of the devil? This is why they got so much killing. Well, why God don't stop it? Because last time I checked, God works for the devil. The devil don't work for God. Oh, why? Who is the devil? Oh, that woman that y'all demonized. Remember, y'all said the devil wears Prada, the devil has a blue dress. Last time I checked, God works for the diva, the devil, not the other way around. In the beginning, but they done fooled y'all because just like on Nutty Professor, the devil is playing both parts. He's playing the God and he's playing the devil. See? But guess what? Guess what he's not playing? He can't play the goddess. Ooh. He can't play the goddess. All praises be to the goddess. All praises be to the great grand holy mother of all divine. All praises be to the goddess me, weaver in time. Weaver in time and fate. Weaver in time, not of. We're not of this world. We are in this world, but we are not of this world. Remember, of is a math problem. In is a what? Not a problem. It's an algorithm of solution. That's why I deal with Amen. All praise be to the great grand holy Father Ra, live in the flesh, in your face. You feel me? The planet do you wish What planet do you wish to replace Saturn with? This remember, when you're talking about Saturn, that's an illusion. Saturn is not a planet, homie. You're speaking of the planet as if you got more clout than the planet. Nigga, the planet is a god. What are you talking about? That's not a planet you're talking about. That's a god named Set you're talking about, homie. That's what I'm saying. You got to get educated. Saturn is a god named Set. You can see that god named Set, or the reflection of that god named Set in the skies, right? And when you are talking there, and when you are talking about uh life as we know it in this realm, the life that we know it in this realm is governed by Set. Okay? So understand that. Understand that. You chose to come here and live in Saturn's world. So what are you talking about? Replace him for what? When you chose to replace him for what? When you the one that chose to come and live here. We gotta replace a motherfucking thing. All we gotta do is wake up the ones that need to be woke up. By the time y'all wake up, guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen? We almost at the 30-minute mark, so I can begin. Guess what's gonna happen? Those of us who are ready for 5D ascension, it will be like the blink of an eye, we will ascend. Those of us who are not ready for 5D ascension, it will be like the Armageddon, apocalypse, post-apocalyptic theory type of thing, and they're going to descend. And we are going to be what? Moving in the name of the goddess. We're going to be moving in the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. We're going to be moving, and the sacred feminine is going to get her power back. But understand, in order for that to happen, we have to have some god dag nabbit truth explained. Okay? Remember, Saturn, you ain't got to replace Saturn. Saturn is the replacement. Saturn knocked Chiron. Saturn knocked Chiron out of his place. So Chiron, the wounded warrior, is going to get that back, get his house back. Yep, that's Heru, enemy, and Osiris' brother. No, that's not Heru, niggas. You see, look, y'all don't even know. Be quiet, bro. You sound stupid now. And I gotta call you stupid because you just don't know, you don't know your facts. That's Heru, enemy, and Osiris' brother. No. Heru is the son of the sun. Who is the sun? Asar. White people call him Osiris. White people call him Osiris, right? When you're talking about Osiris's brother, Set, you're talking about not only his brother, but he has two more sisters. And he is not the enemy of Heru. He is the enemy of the Neteru. Set has, since the beginning of the pantheon, Set has always been jealous of not just his brother. Set has always been jealous of all of us. He's always wanted it the easy way. He's always been a trickster. He's always wanted the shortcut away around. He never wanted to go through. He never wanted to go through the test that it takes to become a true omni god. Omni-God is a God that can be in multiple places at one time, as if y'all guys call it omnipresence. You didn't have, man, listen, man. Man, listen, man. Grow a tough skin. You say you're a king and you call yourself a king lion. Last time I checked, gods don't have to apologize to kings. I'm not in the game. Last time I checked, did God have to apologize anywhere in the Bible? And did the devil have to apologize anywhere in the Bible? Huh? He ain't no enemy of no Heru. He is the enemy of the Neteru. Understand what's going on. Understand what's going on. You said, I didn't have to call you dumb. Well, how smart are you? And can we go to your website right now so that you can show us how smart you are? Can you show us your website right now so that we can come by how smart you are and have you monetize your smarts? Have you taken your smarts and turned it into the bag so that you can own your own house, so that you can own your own car, and that you can have 2 jobs, work hard, and be a bad broad? If you ain't on, sit down so that you can be independent, so that you don't have to worry about a cracker calling you in the midnight hour or in the morning saying, we don't need you at work today. What have you done with your life? Do you explain all this in the book of Codex? Definitely got to get it. If so, explain all of what? Yes. I explain all this in the Black Cube Codex for shit sure. I talk about set from the perspective of all different perspectives in the Black Cube Codex. So until you're turning your smarts and your masculinity into something that women and children could what? Live off of? You hear these men, you hear these males. Oh, commercial. Hold on. Oh, commercial. Yeah, Black Cube Codex. Wait a minute. What my Black Cube Codex commercial? Oh, my Black Cube Kodak commercial ain't in it. God damn, I'm tripping and slipping in this joint. Man, y'all make sure y'all go. Man, y'all make sure y'all make sure y'all go get the Black Cube Codex, man. Uh, get the Black Cube Codex. I ain't got my commercial in the queue because I was rushing to get up on here. But when you're talking about, see, you think that's a sky. You think that's a sky in the sky. That is not a sky, you little ant human. Her name is Newt. You think that's a ground you walking on. You think that's an earth you're walking on. That is not an earth, you silly human. That is, his name is what? Geb. Okay? When you're talking, that's not a desert you're walking in. That is the land of Set. Any desert lands on the face of the planet Earth, these are the territories of Set. And in every territory of Set, you will see something called Moringa. That's a whole nother thing. Dude, is your grandma still alive? Everybody in my family has passed. My mother is dead. My father is dead. My grandmas are dead. My grandpas are dead. Uh, aunties, uncles, all that shit, dead. All died because they had unhealthy lifestyle. This is why I'm a natural holistic healer. And everything that they died from, I could have healed them with the things that I do right now. If I would have had those things back then, I would be able to heal them. But lo and behold, they all out of here. Why? Bad diet choices. The ocean is named Ocean. What are you talking about? What is the ocean name? Oh, you talking about like the water of the, remember, they tell you that 85% of the earth is what? Water. If 85% of the earth is water, and we know that Geb is the earth, then what are you talking about? Geb. Geb. Yeah, what are you talking about? Geb is Geb is not the primordial water. He is the everlasting water. He is the ever living water, right? So understand what's going on. Yeah, man, I done had all kind of people die in my life. So that's how the God has taught me. The God has taught me life through losing lives and showing me that this shit is a game. And showing me that this shit is a game, bro. Okay? Y'all are the reason that the world is gonna end. For sure, for sure. Dwayne just put out a video. Y'all go check that out. Y'all are the reason why the world is gonna end. Understand too, there are worlds that are gonna end, and there are worlds that are gonna rise up from the ashes of that ending. Don't be afraid of the world ending. Why? Because the world was designed to end. They told you this world is nothing but play and amusement. So don't be afraid of the world ending. Be joyous and gratuitous of the world that is birthed from the ending of the world. Because this world is run by pedophiles. This world is run by human traffickers, uh, you know, Satanists, rapists, you know. This world is run by iniquity and corruption. This world is run by lies. This is sex world. This is Seth's world. Okay? Shot. You the business man only, you the business man only giving out the knowledge. Yeah, man, that's all I got time for. I ain't got time to bullshit. The world will end, but the world will end, but the earth will live on. Well, remember, a world is a perception. Everybody, this is why you think they had the TV show called Different Worlds. So this is why it's a misnomer. Why you think Allah is called Lord of the Worlds? He's not Lord of the Earth, dummy. Not you, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking about the people out there. He's called Lord of the Worlds, Lord of the Universe. Well, did you know that there are infinite universes, crazy people? So he can be all gods are Lord of their universes. This is why he told you there should have no other gods before him. Why? Because they got gods before him. That's why he don't want you to, why you think that he don't want you to have gods before him? Why? Because there are gods before him. There are gods that came before him, and those goddesses, and those gods are females. What are you talking about? So boom, 31 minutes we in. JayZ out here in these people's streets tripping. What is he out here in these people's streets tripping about? Go check out the G man. Hold on, man. Let me see if I can, cause I don't even we're gonna play a little clip, man. We're gonna play a little clip, man. They doing something with Fauci now. They got Fauci. They got Fauci under the radar right now. Hold on, man. Let me go into this thing right quick. And boom. All right, so boom. So Choke No Joke. Let's see what Choke No Joke got to say about the JayZ interview.
Same exact thing to Diddy. You denounce his friendship, and many of us know you and Diddy was boys.
Let's start right there. Let's start right there. Let's start right there. You and Diddy was boys. You and Diddy were like this. Soon as y'all got popped, you feel me? That shrine behind you is lit. Yeah, man. All praise be to the God. This is a shrine to the. This is a shrine to the great grand holy mother of all divine. This is a shrine. My whole house is a shrine, though. Everywhere you go in my house, you see nothing but goddess flow. The flow of the goddess. You feel me? Appreciate that, man. All praise be to the goddess for giving me a lit shrine. All praise be to the great mother for giving me a lit shrine. You understand? So we know that you and Diddy been boys, but why did it take so long for you to respond to all these allegations? You've been having gay rumors following you for years, and not one time have we ever heard you say, I am not gay. You have been having uh minor attracted person allegations on you for at least the last 15 years. And not one time have you ever come out and say and denounce that I am not a minor attracted person. I am not a map. I am not a map. Okay? But you can't. Why? Because as soon as you say you're not a map, we're gonna pull up the receipts and show you what the minors that you were with when you was a grown 30-something year old. 30-something year old kicking it with minors. We know we know Aaliyah was a minor. We know Beyonce was a minor. We know Foxy Brown was a minor. We know that other girl, with the Jigga what? Jigga huh? Jigga who? I forgot her name right now. We know that all of these were young girls when you met them in your full grown adult stage. Okay, teenagers. So understand, we're established. The reason why I stopped that because we're establishing a pattern of behavior. Now, I don't never got to do no tabs on you, bro. Why? Emil, that's her name. Emil, we already know, man. Emil, listen, and this is another reason that lets you know that JayZ is really guilty of these things. What they're saying he's guilty of. Why? You ready? Because where where are the women who are in love with JayZ that is coming out and putting their neck on the chopping block for him and saying, y'all got my dude messed up. Y'all some Jaguar, right, bitch, you lying. Bitch, Jaguar, when I catch you in the club, I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in you. What, man, I dare one of you broads to play with me. One of my broads are gonna beat the out of you. What are you talking about? I got fire, nigga. What are you talking about? Broad talk crazy to me. Bitch talk crazy to me. I got a goddess that's gonna dig a hole in your motherfucking poo shooter. Female. I ain't never gotta worry about warring with a female because I got females that's gonna war with you and beat you all the way down and show you why I'm me. You dig? So why aren't Diddy's women in his life coming out and speaking out against these things? Why aren't JayZ's women? Because he said, I love girls, 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 girls all. Why aren't all the girls all over the globe not coming out and saying, yo, y'all got Hove all wrong? Man, you feel me? When Kendrick did that to Drake, you know how many broads came out and said, oh no, you got Drake messed up. You got Drizzy Drake messed up. Y'all remember that? When Kendrick Lamar came out with the bop, 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 and you a P3DO file, boy, the females came out the woodwork. And this is why Drake told y'all, long as my bitch love it, I don't give a fuck about no hater. See, JayZ, you wouldn't have to do an interview if the bitches loved you. Why the bros don't love Jigga? Jigga, huh? Jigga who? I'm talking about Beyonce. Why haven't Beyonce come out and say, Jaguar, when I catch you, I'm gonna beat the living dog shit out of you? Huh? Why hasn't Beyonce say, Nikki, how dare you say that about my hubby? How dare you? When I see you at the Illuminati meeting Wednesday, bitch, I'm gonna nigga, we catching that fade, homie. We catching a fade, homie. Yeah. Yeah, why has it Beyonce and Beyonce? Don't act like Virgos ain't about that business. Don't act like Virgos don't know how to get down and get in that fight. Why isn't Beyonce, why isn't Blue Ivy going on the internet and say, y'all better leave my daddy alone? Y'all better leave my daddy alone, you lying ass son of a guns. Y'all better woo 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 woo. Huh? The Illuminati meeting, when I catch you at the Illuminati meeting, Nikki, I'm gonna pop, 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 pop for lying on my dude like that. Man, my dude got here through the sacrificial door. He didn't get here through the wooty woo wooty woo wooty woo door. Nah. See? But guess what? These dudes ain't got no bras. These dudes ain't got no females. These dudes talking about the only thing they can impress these females with is their money. And after the money ran out, after the niggas stopped giving them money, the broad wasn't even interested in them no more. You feel me? Because the female knew that he a sucker ducker clucker, sucker punk ass nigga talking all this old bitch ass shit. That's what's going on, bro. Just had to say that real quick. Cause these dudes, and we ain't even about to get into JayZ really broke for real. I'm gonna bring you the receipts on that because y'all forgot I been did a live stream on JayZ, and JayZ really broke for real, right? We gonna get into it though, man. Go check out the JayZ interview. I'm about to give you some clicks, JayZ. Go check out the JayZ interview, bro, and you gonna see what I'm saying, bro. I don't want to spoil it right now because I'm getting into it. Wait a minute. What choke the joke? What choke no joke got to say?
You was hanging around Diddy. You been around Diddy. You was going
All
to
right.
audition with Diddy. You was sweating this nigga Bob suit. You went and copied this Bob suit. You riding in the car with him to the Rock Nation. Y'all niggas is doing toast together. And you talking about people running with the allegations here? Aren't you the same guy that denied?
So he's talking about the interview. Well, JayZ's made a statement and said people run when the allegations hit. When the allegations hit, people run. First and foremost, go look at the interview. He is interviewing a little boy that looks like that kind of looks like he, I don't know if it's a young man or a young woman. I don't know if he's a young man or a young woman. Post a link to your JayZ breakdown in the chat, bro. I gotta go find that. Hold on, I gotta find my JayZ breakdown because they took my JayZ breakdown down, but I still got it in my whatchamacallums. Still got it in my backup on. on the backup app. I still got it. I ain't letting you know what backup app because y'all gonna try to go erase it from there. But I still got it on my backup. So I'm gonna do the JayZ. I'm gonna do the Rainbow Booty Boy. Remember that was when I was doing the Rainbow Booty Boy series. Rainbow Booty Boy JayZ, Rainbow Booty Boy 50 Cent, Rainbow Booty, all these Rainbow Booty Boys, right? And yeah, so we know birds of a feather flock together. We know this, but this is when you're talking about running from allegations, don't nobody run from allegations more than you, Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter, don't nobody running from allegations more than you. Hold on, we about to get into it. Hold on, I gotta hurry up.
When he needed you the most in his court situation.
Hold on.
Or Epstein and the Epstein file.
Ready? Another thing, in the JayZ interview, the interviewer is so sweet, he didn't ask JayZ not one challenging question. He only asked JayZ how did he feel about the false allegations that are what appear to be false allegations. It might not be false allegations. He might just had enough money to bury it. But the girl that came out under Mike Busby and said that, and Mike Busby was trying to shake him down for some monies, that those allegations right there, that's the only allegations he spoke about. The allegations that he was able to get swept up, the allegations that he was able to get buried and thrown out. He did not talk about him being in the Epstein files. He did not talk about him and Pusha T. He did not talk about the girls in the Epstein files that have accused him of RAPE. He didn't talk about none of the allegations of him being gay. He didn't talk about none of the allegations of him dating young Aaliyah. He didn't talk about none of the allegations of him dating teenage Beyonce. He didn't bring about none of the allegations of him dating teen Foxy Brown. He didn't bring up none of the allegations about him dating teen Emil. He didn't bring up the allegations of his nephew dying in the car that he bought. Was that really a sacrifice, my ninja? I'm about to say the word, right? He didn't, man, he ain't bring about he ain't bring about the allegations of him being with the Wooty Woo and his past partners, dissing him, right? And calling him an agent and calling him selling his soul and calling him a gatekeeper. He didn't ask no real questions. He didn't. What you doing with Maria? What her name is? Abramovich. What are you doing with Abramovich? What are you doing with that other girl? That other old witch, white witch lady? Why are you? He didn't address. Why do you have "do what thou wilt"? The words of what that boy name is? Crowley. Why do you have the word? Why do you have the quote of Crowley on your shirt? And why do you got a song called Lucifer, Son of the Morning? And why do you got a song called I told you I'm amazing. I didn't say that I was a Mason. All of these things. You didn't do none of no questions were asked. So that was a mute. That was number one. That was JayZ's way of calling himself trying to do damage control, but most importantly, what's deeper behind it? You broke. Tasha K, take it away, Tasha. Take it away, Tasha K. Hold on. Take it away, Tasha K. JayZ is broke. And Tasha K been said it last year. We just didn't believe her. We didn't believe her when she said it last year. Wendy Williams said it, and we didn't believe her neither. Wait a minute. I'm gonna give you a look. All right. Look at the. I don't know. Can y'all see that? No, y'all can't see that. Damn. All right, hold on, man. So let's talk about what Tasha K said last year about him. You ready? Let's go.
Y'all don't like to believe nothing I'm saying. Y'all got this man out here submitting off tax returns and stuff to Forbes to say that he's still a billionaire to try to silence the he's broke rumors here lately. I told them. The man.
So wait a minute. Just listen. I'm about to say something, but just listen. You ready?
Trying to move out of the U.S. This was before.
Last year, he was reported trying to move out of the U.S. This is how I believe Tasha K. Why? Because she already got sued by Cardi B. But guess who paid that debt? Guess who paid that debt? Huh? Guess who paid her debt to Cardi B? Right? Guess who paid her debt to Cardi B? And And just so happened, the person that paid her debt to Cardi B is the same person that is putting that fire to the flame on JayZ. Beyonce, why are you letting these females attack your man like that? Where is your I love my man, y'all ain't gonna do that to my man? Why aren't you upset? Because you know that we know, like we know, that that boy did all that shit that they saying. That's not needed to hit it the weed, hit it, man. All right? So, first and foremost, people from JayZ's camp came to Tasha King and told him, man, dude broke. Dude trying to get a loan and robbing Peter to pay Paul right now. Let's get it. Hold on, I don't know why my let me turn my volume up. Let me turn my volume up on a hundo. Wait a minute, I gotta go get it from the my volume up on a hundo. Wait a minute. I'm about to go get it from TikTok then. TikTok got it better. I got it saved on TikTok though. I got it saved on TikTok. Oh, wait until I do the live stream. Wait until I do, man, I got a live stream coming up. I don't even want to speak on it because y'all gonna try to stop me before I do it. I don't even want to speak on it. I'm gonna y'all gonna get it when I get it. Look, where is hold on, where is the Tasha K JayZ broke? I'm about to go find it right now for you. Tasha K JayZ broke joint. Here it go right here. Here it go right here. Boop.
Like to believe nothing I'm saying. Y'all got this man out here submitting off tax returns and stuff to Forbes to say that he's still a billionaire to try to silence the he's broke rumors here lately. I told y'all. The man was trying to move out of the U.S. This was before the with this haircut medium. His own team called me saying he was trying to find a cheap house in the UK to move his kids to. So basically, he bought.
His own team contacted her and said he was trying to move to the UK. You could run, but you can't hide, homie. You know Blue ain't about to go live in the UK. You know Beyonce ain't about to go live in the UK. You know Beyonce told your stuck ass man, nigga, you fall, that's on you. You know Beyonce told you, nigga, if you fall, that's on you, because you know one thing for certain and two things for sure. Who run the world? But y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Wait a minute.
From the house that him and Beyonce is in because he couldn't get no personal loan because of reputational risk and financial risk, which means they couldn't even make the loans they were paying because they took out PPP loans from Rock Nation just to save that. Beyonce.
So wait a minute. So he's not a billionaire. He's living on loans. Living on a loan, baby. Watch this next. Oh man, I heard all of those. You know, I was wondering. Y'all remember? All of a sudden, all these black billionaires started coming out of the woodwork. This black person a billionaire. That black person a billionaire. Booty boot. LeBron James a billionaire. This person a billionaire. This person a billionaire. And I started saying they giving out billionaire status like some kind of like some kind of fraudulent reward or something. And here it go, right here. These dudes not billionaires, bro. These dudes, even a lot of these dudes, all of this is publicity. Publicity. Because the media can tell you that Lil Wayne is worth $150 million, but if Lil Wayne was worth $150 million, he would not have had to sell his catalog. Nigga, what are you talking about? I can't be replaced. I'm irreplaceable. So go ahead and get gone. Call up that get the CSGs. Oh yeah, I can't be replaced. Jay. I can't be replaced, Jay De Niro. You see these beads on me? Ajay, supreme goddess of wealth, benevolent provider of all of my needs, owner of prosperity, as abundant as the sea, owner of all prosperity. I pray you bless me. Ajay turns a fool into a wise man and a wise man into a fool. She is the only one that calls and everybody go running. Honor to Ajay. Peace, Okaris. Peace, Okaris. Peace. Peace. Ifa. Bless me with riches. Ifa. See, y'all don't know how to work that real E5. Y'all, nigga, I am the high priest of the goddess Ajay, the supreme goddess of wealth, material wealth and abundance. Material wealth and abundance. No wonder why no wonder I got multiple homes. No wonder why I can wake up and be on my own. No wonder why I got the goddamn nabbing entrepreneurship going on. No wonder why I got millionaire business partners. I'm on my way to be a multimillionaire soon off the magic. Off the all praises be to the goddess, because the magic belong to the great grand holy mother. Off the muscle, I'm the one that's chosen by the goddess. Yeah, I am irreplaceable now. Why? Because I'm goddess chosen, nigga. Fuck God and fuck the devil. They both some BANs. They both some BANs. Okay? Excuse my French. The God, the devil, they both some BANs. Okay? All praises be to the goddess, man. They stole her flow, they stole her swag, and guess what? We taking it all back. We're taking it all back. But we got to remove these gatekeepers. We got to remove these liars, these deceivers, these contradictors, these non-believers, contradictors. I'm coming to get you. You try to frame me without the picture shit. I'm obligated to be a juvenile for life. It don't change popping shit in this game. I know you heard about that 7 war that night and the rest. But who's down to knock her head off and wear a vest? Let's flight to that Noya and let's see who representing. Nothing but thugs wearing them black Reebok tennis. Huh. Niggas 15, 16, 17, slinging iron from that Josephine to that Melphamine and to do almost anything to prove himself relentless, like a murder job and forget the consequences. Bouncing through them big walls of boarding the feds. Nigga, pushing that dope, steady, ducking blue eyes and curly hair, and they got caught. Then start running with your biz. Got swole, came home, now you're back out here. And them boys that you shot, brother, hanging on the block, you don't know him, but he know you. Look, you about to get got. Bow! Laid out in cold blood on the air. Here comes the paramedics, media, and crime lab. Understand, this is all they know. And all I see, ooh, which is why I want to be a juvenile just like me. What? What? No, Jay De Niro. Jay De Niro. Jay De Niro, you ready? Jay De Niro, you don't get replaced. All praise be to the great grand holy mother. You don't get replaced because the moment of the goddess is at hand. Puny little man. Puny little man. Yeah, Jay De Niro and Download De Niro are both the same being, nigga. I really get the De Niro. You still riding that rag? You still riding that? You still riding that old? Hey, bro. Okay. That's what a person that's been replaced would say. I have been replaced. The old me is dead and gone. And the new me reborn through the womb of the goddess. The new me reborn through the womb of the great grand holy mother. The rebirth has happened already. I have been replaced. My ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. My moves are not your moves. I move in the goddess flow. Hell yeah, I've been replaced. Why haven't you replaced your old limited way of thinking? Why haven't you replaced your old limited habits, your piss poor habits? Why haven't you been replaced? Because last time I checked, the only thing that can replace me is me. Why? Because last time I checked, my replacement can't write algorithms like I do. My replacement ain't got the favor of the goddess like I do. Last time I checked, yeah, hell yeah. You ever heard of that old song from the church song? I know I've been changed. And goddess, I know I've been changed. You feel me? Now, D-Lo means you a download brother, you gay. That's what D-Lo really means. You are a male prostitute. Stop lying to the people. Stop, bro. This is 2026. You can come out and be gay. Stop all your lying though. Jay De Niro, D-Lo De Niro. J is the plagiarism of the I. D-Lo stands for what? Down low, down low. You got to keep your homosexuality on the down low. This is 2020. This is 2026. You can come out and be proud to be gay. Why are you still hiding your homosexuality? Why are you hiding your homosexuality? Little boy said, laughing my ass off. I'm dead ass. I know. I told you. You like that poop, you like that cucumber dead in your. We know. We know, D-Lo De Niro, when you came visit me, nigga, your shorts was up past, your shorts was above, down there to your thighs. I said, what kind of nigga this is? Okay? Nah. Nah. Look. Nobody, no real man, no real man answers that question, answers that like that. Look at it. No real man answers. I just called this nigga a fruitcake in front of his face. And nobody, no real man answers that like that. No man answers that. A real man be like, when I see you, let's see if you say that when I see you, I'm gonna catch the fade on you, homie. Yeah. And guess what? I'm gonna have to apologize to you because you gonna pull up on me like a real man. See, that's how I know you gay. LOL, no fam, I mean, nah. Oh, you said LOL, no fam. Look, listen, only them females be starting that shit with LOL. Come on, man. You know them broads start they shit with LOL. No man uses LOL talking to another man. This is man, these niggas is feminine. Why are you gay? Okay? But anyway, bro, come out of the closet because right now is the best time to be gay. Why? Because you got all kind of movements going on for you. You got all kind of government grants going on for you. If you get past, if you get past your identity crisis, you can. But right now, y'all better hurry up and get it while they're getting this good, because they taking away all of the gay stuff, man. They say the gays can't go and play in no female sports no more. They say the train stations, they can't go and do, man, they got all kind of laws passing against the gays right now. Because that's just the era we're in right now. They got all kind of laws passing against the gays right now, bro. So you better hurry up and get it in while you can fit it in, bro. Because damn, pause. Don't get it in while you can fit it in, my nigga. Don't get it in while you can fit it in, homie. Pause. All praise be to the goddess. All praises be to the sacred feminine holy spirit, the sacred coochie. My bad, man. Let me go in there, man. What Tasha got? Tasha, these broads, gonna be talking about this, because these broads gonna be what? They always talking about the dudes who got money. They always talking about the men that's moving and shaking in the world. So, if the females here, he really gay, he really gay, and he really broke taking out loans, man, they gonna talk about that. And Nicki Minaj came out and said that JayZ and his peoples them is gay, and they be doing all kind of stuff with children, and man, and ain't nobody tell Nicki Minaj nothing. I ain't see no cease and desist from Beyonce and JayZ to Nicki Minaj. Why you ain't say nothing about Nicki Minaj, Jay? Why did you get an interview from why you didn't get an interview from one of the classic peoples that was gonna ask you the challenging, tough questions? You ain't do that. No, you got a little boy to interview you. This is how I know. Look, you still a little boy in your mind. You 50 years old, 50-something years old, and got a little boy. The dude couldn't have been no more than 20, between the ages of 21 and 20. I can't even give him 25, bro. But nah, he wasn't 25. I'm gonna give him from between the ages of 18 to 23. That little dude that gave that interview. Why didn't you answer Nicki back, bro? Nicki just came out in front of the whole world and said that you drink adrenochrome, you do sacrifices to babies, you worship the devil, you do. Nicki then came and said all kind of shit. Jaguar Wright then came out and said all kind of shit. These are people who were close to you, okay? And now they're coming out against you. Your old lady ain't taking up for you. Your daughter ain't taking up for you. Your own mama not taking up for you. Your own mama didn't even get out there and say, hey, look, y'all gonna leave my son alone. Y'all gonna leave my son alone, or it's going down. I'm gonna get everybody. Look, you know, nah, that's what my mama would have did, nigga. My mom, nigga, y'all would have put that rumor out about me like that if that was a rumor and that was a bad rumor, nigga. My mama would have got online, nigga, and went ham on y'all. Went ham and when it called y'all everything but the child of God. And would have called y'all everything but the child of God, bro. Yeah, my mama would have went ham on everybody, and she would have named names too. And Woo Doo, she would have went like Tupac and named names. I already know my mama, and she was a Virgo, so I already know. Bro. So nah, man, you can't hit us with the oopty wop, the bing bang, the ching chang, walla walla bing bang. Nah, man, let's go, man. You really broke. This is why you doing all this, because you really broke. What happened? What happened to all the money? About to find out what happened to all the money.
Say right now was the only breadwinner in that household.
What?
Yeah, he had to run down there and take out a home. Beyonce right now was the only breadwinner in that household. Yeah, he had to run down.
Beyonce is the only breadwinner in the household. Beyonce is the only breadwinner in the household? Whoa. Whoa.
Down there and take out a home equity line of credit so that he can do his big one. What he's trying to do now is open up a casino in New York. He's putting out all these publications because you know you can pay for those. Those publications come to me all the time. Hey, we can get you on Time. We can get you on Forbes. We can get you this, and we can say you're doing this, and it'll bring, oh my God, Tasha K's rich, Black enterprise, and people will think you're rich even though you're not rich, and we can make it seem like that. And guess what? The whole world thinks you got money when you don't have money, so that they can use it to leverage debt. We were the first platform to ever purposely put out before any other publication touched it or even looked at it at Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians would lie to y'all about their wealth. We got video footage of him.
Bruh, that's how that happened. That's how that happened. Guess what? They look, they doing what these YouTube niggas is doing. What these YouTube dudes is doing. Paying for views, paying for, like the Spotify people are paying for subscribers. If you go to somebody's page right now, listen, if you go to somebody's page right now and they got 80,000 subscribers, 90,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, but they ain't got a consistent, and they ain't got a consistent 10, 15, 20K plus view average on their videos, capping. That's not real subscribers. That's botted subscribers. I was just looking at one of these. I was just looking at one of the, man. Let me name names. Let me name names because y'all all watching me. I was just watching hip hop uncensored, 100% nude hip hop, and not. I was about to do. I was about to pay them. I was about to get back with him and pay them to do some marketing. But since he taking up for JayZ like that, nah, man. And let me address that. What his name is? Hold on. What his name is? His name is hip hop. I said sip hop, sip hop. Hip hop uncensored new man. What his name is, man? I know it's an OG. I know it's OG something. It's oh God, oh God on hip hop uncensored news. Uh, that's bots subscribers, bro. Oh God did a live stream. He got 1 million subscribers. He did a live stream and he couldn't get 100 people on his live stream, son. He premiered a video and couldn't get 100 people on the video, but he got 1 million subscribers. That, my friend, is called bots. That's a botted subscriber. That's the illusion that you got all these subscribers, but you really don't. Okay? If you got 5,000 subscribers, you're supposed to be at least averaging 500 views or better from your subscriber count, unless you're shadow banned like me. But my algorithms still make it through and get it to the right places that it need to get. But oh God, that's botted followers. Go to Hip Hop Uncensored News and all these places. Man, these botted followers, man. These ain't real followers. These ain't real subscribers. I had to learn that the hard way. When I was giving them my thousands of dollars of marketing dollars and realized these dudes don't even really got views like that. I got more views than these dudes. These dudes ain't got views like that. So I said, oh, I get it now. That's the game. Oh, that's the game. So yeah, man. Understand one thing for certain and two things for sure. I'm out here in Atlanta, man. If y'all want, if y'all want to holler at me, man. Holler at me, Google me, Chakra Doctor, and my address is gonna pull up because my address is a business. I told you I got multiple addresses. I got multiple addresses. There are multiple businesses out of multiple addresses, all in my church's name. Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, the house of the goddess. Bro, do you understand what days we in now? We're in the last days of masculine deification. The last days of masculine deification. Yeah, man, all y'all getting on y'all knees praying to a phallus. Y'all on y'all knees praying to phalluses. This is why it's called a fallacy. Fallacy, come on, go look at what the word fallacy mean, bro. Y'all live in a fallacy. All right, hold on, Tasha. Man, Tasha, hold on.
His business partner that used to run the cartel before she told on them. Now she working for him, and he got her in board meetings asking the city of New York, could they bring a casino downtown to Times Square on Broadway? And Broadway Arts Department is saying, hell no, we don't want no drunks and prostitutes around here. And all he can say is, well, I own Rock Nation. I'm gonna bring artists down here that don't nobody want to see, because if people saw them, they would buy their records here in the US. They're having to go over to the UK just to get their records bought. Because rap is done. So now, because he was able to borrow $50 million from his house, because the banks wouldn't give him no more money, because
Hey, bro, these what the bitches saying about you, homie. Female, yeah, this is it. The real billionaires be saying they only have like $1 million. Yeah, because you know why? Because them billions ain't real, man. That shit's called inflation. Them billions don't belong to them. Why you think they got? Why you think when they pass away they gotta give it to their favorite charity, owned by yours truly, the deep state or whatever you want to call them? I don't know what y'all call them nowadays because they got so many names. Got so many names. So these dudes these dudes ain't even rich for real. That's why you think they gotta show you all these diamonds? Why you think they gotta show you all these da 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 da? Because these dudes ain't really rich for real. These dudes not really rich for real. These dudes ain't having it like that for real. Why? Because if they had it like that for real, we would see them making impact and changes with these riches, but they're not. They're still same rumors hovering over their heads, still saying the same song, still doing the same thing. We still haven't capped on. We still haven't caught up on. You feel me? It's all to keep you distracted, to be honest with you. It's all to keep you distracted, but I'm here to let you know, man, I'm about to dispel these distractions, bro. Here we go.
when he went through COVID, he couldn't even pay the bills then, so he had to borrow that money and pay that money back. He got a $200 million house sitting off the coast of Malibu that he gonna hold for a rainy day in case some shit get thick and some lawsuits get thick. But I'm talking about liquid cash to be able to really invest. They not messing with JayZ like that no more. Now he wants y'all money. So the bank wouldn't give him no money. He went and got $50 million from the house. The bank said that's all they could give him. So now, in order to come up with more capital for his casino, basically he's asking New York.
And that's where we need you at. I smell an album coming from JayZ soon. I smell an album coming from JayZ soon. I smell an album coming from, yeah, I got it, High Makers. I smell an album coming from JayZ soon. That's where we need you at, JayZ. We need you in the motherfucking lab rapping and talking smack, bro. Cause all this businessman stuff is a facade, bro. You ain't no billionaire like that. Kanye ain't no billionaire like that. Rihanna ain't no, I don't know. No, I can't say Rihanna, but probably so too. I wonder how much I wonder how much you got to pay for the billionaire tag. How many millions of dollars do you got to pay these people to lie to the public, to tell the public that you are a billionaire? I wonder how much. I wonder how much it costs to tell the people you worth 250 million. I wonder how much it costs to tell the people you worth 100 million. I wonder how much it costs to tell the people that you worth $1 billion. I'm pretty sure there's levels and tiers. If you want the billionaire tag, you want everybody to know that you're a billionaire, it's gonna cost you this much, LeBron. It's gonna cost you because you don't sell as many shoes as Jordan. So how the hell you a billionaire? You don't sell nowhere near amount of shoes as Jordan. So how did LeBron become a billionaire when LeBron doesn't even generate the amount of money that Jordans generate? That shoe ain't selling. Why you think LeBron's still in the league? Because he know as soon as he get out of the league, he gonna have to pay the piper. He probably gonna have to sacrifice Bronny when he get out of the league. Bronny better hurry. Bronny, if you don't hurry up and become a basketball favorite, they gonna sacrifice you, boy. You think that first time that they try to get you was, boy, listen. Your pops is staying in the league as long as he can so that you can create some leverage for yourself when the double deal come. But if the double deal come and you can't create no leverage for yourself, Bronny, here, bro. They're gonna try to get you, bro. They're gonna try to get you. So your pops is staying in the league as long as possibly can. As long as he can physically, he probably got about till he's 45. 45, he gonna quit on you. If you ain't been and did something with yourself and made something of yourself at 45, a loved one, and to remember, Bronny, you're the firstborn. That's why I singled you out, Bronny. Remember, in that cult, in that place of Saturn, in that, cube, in that prison cell, if you in that infinity cube like they in an infinity cube, guess what? What they said in the Bible. What did the devil in the Bible commanded the angel of, what did the angel in the Bible, the angel of death, what they had to go kill? They had to go unalive the firstborns. They had to unalive the firstborns, bro. And last time I checked, Bronny, you're the firstborn. So if you don't do some if you don't show these people that I'm like my father and I can keep generating some money for you, then LeBron is gonna have to regretfully put you up on the chopping block. It's just a squid game, man. But I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this, bro. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this, man, because JayZ really broke. But hold on, man. What it is? I got 111. All right, I got until
President or anybody that's got at least $500 to invest in this new casino, and he may give it back. Now I don't know if you're going to be guaranteed to get it back, because I'm trying to figure out, like, y'all ain't on the stock market, so how am I get my money back? He's done a lot, but I think he's just getting a little too risky right now and a little too greedy.
What message you think they trying to send to Rihanna with sending them shooters to warn her? They understand Nicki Minaj. Man, when did you ever see Nicki Minaj and Rihanna do a song together? No. Understand Nicki Minaj is really wait a minute. What is Rihanna's zodiac sign, man? Rihanna's zodiac sign. Let me get Rihanna's zodiac sign real quick. I'm about to something telling me to go to the zodiac sign. Rihanna zodiac sign. And Rihanna's a Pisces. Oh, that's why she got that big forehead. She a fish. She a fish. Okay. So Rihanna is a Pisces. Historically, I don't think Pisces and Sagittarius get along like that historically, because they're both mutables. They're both mutables. But if you look, I'm pretty sure Rihanna, her birthday is February 20th. Oh, she had the whatchamacallit, she her first deck in Pisces too, to be exact. So they have a song called Fly. Okay. So Rihanna and so they only got one song together. I think Girl only got one song with them too. Beyonce and Nicki only got one song with each of them. And I think that's when they were using Nicki as a feature for all their songs. All of the girls at one point in time when Nicki was at her prime, all of the girls were using Nicki to feature on their songs. Everybody used Nicki to feature on their song. Nicki Minaj is the female Lil Wayne. Nicki Minaj is the female Lil Wayne. Everybody had Nicki for a feature in her prime. In her prime, everybody had her for a feature, bro. I think this is all witches versus witches, uh, I feel like Nicki Minaj switched sides because she knew that all of the witches on her side was plotting to put her on the chopping block. Beyonce, JayZ, Rihanna, Kanye, all of all of these peoples, all of these peoples were about to pounce on her. And Nicki Minaj, hurry up, seemed to play masterfully and artfully and properly, and did it within the bounds and sanctions and stayed within the parameters of the guidelines, and properly switched sides in front of all of our faces. And yeah, man, and ever since she switched sides, you've been seeing all of this type of stuff happening to the people who are associated with her enemy. Her enemy is JayZ. Listen, she ain't saying nothing about Beyonce yet, but when you attack a woman's man, and that was you attacking a woman. This is why I don't get it. This is why I don't get it. Why Beyonce ain't saying nothing? It's kind of like she kind of like on some goody for you. Yeah, yeah, that's what you get. Like on some about time, that's what you get type shit. Uh, ain't no women coming out and speaking out against these allegations, speaking against the allegations against JayZ. Nigga, you're JayZ. How the hell you ain't got no females saying, that boy don't rock like that? That boy is strictly coochie. That boy, the most nastiest coochie man in the world. Like, where all of the girls you do adore, put your number on the paper because I would love to date you, holler at you when I come off tour. Where are all of those girls at, bro? Could these allegations would immediately die if all of your women came to your aid and took up for you and said, "Oh, like Drake, that pedo stuff with Drake easily died because Drake had bad broads in the industry, not no fans. Bad broads in the industry came out and said, y'all lying on Drake. Boy, nah, y'all lying on Drake. Drake is a ladies' man. Do not misconstrue Drake. Do not misconstrue Drizzy. Yeah, he might be a little effeminate. He might da 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 da. Now we know Drake a rainbow booty boy. But I'm saying, at least the allegations of the P3DO filing, right? Those PDF files, at least those PDF files would have got deleted out of the mainframe. But ain't no female of any notoriety has taken up for JayZ. And the number one female of notoriety that's supposed to be taken up for JayZ is Beyonce Knowles Carter. And the second person that's supposed to be taken up for JayZ is Blue Ivy Carter. Okay? And because Blue Ivy and Beyonce and them is not taking up for JayZ, I don't hear Foxy taking up for JayZ. I'm talking about just being straight transparent and saying, y'all lying on JayZ. This is a plot to take down this man. This, that, and third. No, they know JayZ is a grimy Negro. They know he a grimy Negro. They say, oh, we playing offense. No, you playing offense because you broke now. You broke now. Everybody, man, everybody look at the G and see that's why they do you whenever you go broke on that side. See, when you go on that side and you go broke, they pounce on you. This is why they pouncing on JayZ, because he went broke. Ooh, that's what it is. I'm telling you, y'all be thinking these dudes got money, but these dudes don't. These dudes don't got no money. These dudes be perpetrating like they got money like that, but they ain't got no money like that. So therefore, they gotta paint the picture to y'all like they got money like that, so that you can keep giving them your money. You heard what she said? The nigga was asking for $500 from the regular citizen. Bro, they don't really got the money like that. That's the illusion of money. Okay. And with that being said, you have to have the spirit of discernment. And why is JayZ coming out of the blue all of a sudden after all these allegations and all this stuff? After all of a sudden, now he won't come out and start do a GQ magazine interview with a Gen Z reporter. And look at all of his hands. He doing all kind of hand signals. He doing this. He doing this, he doing this, he doing this, he doing this, he doing this. You know, he doing up to this. He doing all of the hand symbols. He's dressed in all of the garb. The little dude is just odd. I'm having an interview with JayZ. He said nothing. It wasn't even an interview. It was just basically JayZ talking to somebody and it was recorded. And he is not talking about none of the stuff that we care about. We want to know why. You feel me? First and foremost, we want to know why did you throw Diddy under the bus, knowing that you and Diddy was like this, and y'all, he was the only one. You are the only person that could call him Sean outside of his mother. Hmm? He had his hands like that the whole time. Weird, yeah. You seen it? He had his hands like that the whole time, trying to put you under a spell. Nah, Camel. Nah, Mr. Nah, Camel Toe. Nigga, look. Who about to trust a nigga that look like a camel? You about to trust a nigga that look like a camel? I'm not trusting no nigga that look like no camel, nigga. You look like a pack of cigarettes, I don't trust you. You're bad for the health. Okay? So no, bro, you know, the rooster is coming home to crow to all the broke ones. You heard Cat already told y'all what's up, man. Cat already told them, man, listen, this dude is about to drop another project. He's about to launch another something so that you can get, man. He played them people with title. Look how he did all the artists with title. Ooh, that's why all them people had to sell their masters. JayZ. Oh, word, word. Well, all them artists had signed a title and then he sold title to that company. And next thing you know, systematically, everybody in that company, everybody from title started selling their masters, bro. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying in the chat, bro. If I'm lying, tell me. Tell me I'm tripping. Tell me I'm reaching, bro. Tell me I'm reaching. Tell me I'm Jack Reacher in this mug. You feel me? Because last time I checked, if we can recall, those artists signed their catalogs over to Tidal. Tidal sold their catalogs or sold its catalog to a greater corporation. And next thing you know, Lil Wayne is selling his masters. Next thing you know, Future selling the masters. Next thing you know, because all of these artists were able to be found on Tidal. But Drake was the only one. Drake was like, nope, I ain't doing the Tidal thing. But Rihanna signed, Kanye, and look, and they music ain't been, and they music. Go look at all of the artists who signed on Tidal, and their music hasn't gone anywhere since. That's why ain't nobody coming to his aid, because everybody know, nigga, you worse than Diddy. Even Diddy didn't do him that one. Even Diddy didn't do him that one. That's why. That's why. See, the goddess be giving it to me in real time, so that's why he should be giving it to me on live in real time. Yeah, the goddess just gave me that download, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's what this really, bro. Oh, wait a minute. That was a handsome. When did title? Hold on. When did title? When? Let me go. When did all of the artists sign their catalogs over to Title, JayZ's platform? Come on, man. Search. Sorry. Uh, boom. This was March 30th, 2015. So this was 11 years ago. 16 superstar artists, including Beyonce, right? Kanye, Rihanna, Madonna, right? Uh, Officially signed a declaration of ownership and pledged support to JayZ's title platform at its relaunch press conference on March 30th, 2015. The artist has launched the platform to reestablish the value of music and provide, in some cases, exclusive content while becoming stakeholders. Wow. Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye, Rihanna, Madonna, Alicia Keys, Jack White, Daft Punk, which is who? Pharrell, Chris Martin from Coldplay, Usher, Nicki Minaj. I got it. Jay, you down. Nicki about to call. Roman's Revenge. Roman's Revenge. We solved the puzzle. Nicki Minaj was one of the artists that signed her catalog over the title. And Jay sold title. Oh, Nicki want that money, young. Nicki want that, boy. Nicki want that booty. Calvin Harris, Dead Mall 5, J. Cole, Arcade Fire, and Jason Aldean to establish a platform that was artist-owned and offered high-quality audio. Actions, artists offered exclusive content such as albums to the platform while it was promoted as an artist-owned venture. The artists didn't necessarily sign over their entire permanent legal catalog, but rather pledged their support, equity, and exclusive content to the platform at its 2015 launch. Bullshit. Bullshit. Nah. Yeah, nah, bro. Hold on, wait a minute. We about to look. See, all you gotta do is talk to Skynet. Skynet, I told you this is why the internet undefeated, because it got the receipts. It got the receipts. This is why the internet is undefeated. Hold on. So wait a minute. When oh, when did Jay-Z sell title, and how much did he sell it for? And how much of the money went directly to him? Jay-Z finalized the sale. Oh wow. Jay-Z did a ritual on. That was a ritual. Jay-Z finalized the sale of a majority stake in his streaming service title to Jack Dorsey's Square Inc., now Block Inc. And we know Block is what? The Black Cube. Block is the blockchain. This is why I don't trust the blockchain. Why? Because it's owned by who? The Block God. Y'all know, do y'all know who the Block God is? Right? Streaming service titled to Jack Dorsey Square Inc., now Block Inc., on April 30th, 2021. So that's 6 years after the 2015 opening. Five years and some change, really. The deal was valued at over $300 million. So that dude sold y'all shit for 300 M's. Commonly reported as 302 million to 350 million for an 80% stake. Forbes estimated Jay-Z personally netted around 149 million to over 300 million in cash and stock. Damn. Square paid a reported 302 to 350 million for an 80% stock and title amount, boosting his transaction significantly boosting his net worth. Other reports suggested that, and that's why the people were selling their catalog to get out them deals. Jay-Z put them in a pickle, and they were selling them catalog to get out them deals. All right, now I'm about to ask, how many of the artists, okay, and how many of the title artists ended up selling their entire catalogs? No, wait a minute. Several original title artist owners have sold all or significant portions of their music catalog. Ooh, that nigga Jay hit him with a street move. Jay hit him with a street move on some corporate shit. I can't even be mad at you right now. They didn't read the fine print. Trying, they say JB having him. They say JB having him under a spell in Holly. Man, you didn't see Beyonce be looking. Bro, they say Jay have him in a spell. Wait a minute, bro. Several original title artist owners have sold all or significant portions of their catalogs, capitalizing on a massive industry trend where private equity firms and music groups pay hundreds of millions for rights. Ugh. While roughly 16 artists were initially announced as co-owners in 2015, here are the primary shareholders who have since cashed out. Justin Bieber, Shakira, Calvin Harris, artists who sold significant stakes, Neil Young, Imagine Dragons, other major catalog. Oh, they hit him up. Oh, Bruce Springsteen sold 550 million, 200 million for Bob Dylan. Katy Perry, 225 million. Ooh, so all they catalog. That's why we ain't been hearing from Katy Perry. Why? Her catalog gone. That's why we ain't been hearing from these people. That's why we ain't hearing no tours and reunions. And you wonder why Katy Perry ain't doing no nostalgia reunion tour. Why motherfucking Calvin Harris? Why? Why Justin Bieber and all these people? Why they sold their catalogs? They can't no more. That ain't your music no more, partner. You can't do no shows off that no more. Ah, Weezy. That's why we don't be getting the big ass Weezy. That's why Weezy be performing the mixtapes at the concerts. Oh man, because Lil Wayne was an artist on title too, bro. Well, we solved that in real time. Damn, JayZ, man. Hey, bro, hold on. Look. Academics had something to say about JayZ's tactics, and I'm about to get up on it. I'm about to get on before I get spit on. I'm about to get on before I get spit on. Look what Ack had to say about JayZ's tactics. Hold on, let me find that joint. They say everybody know that this is what JayZ does in the industry. You ready? Here you go.
Why do I say JayZ? JayZ's a nigga that says, come on, y'all, we tired of kneeling. Let's stop kneeling, man. We passed this shit. And then he signs with the NFL and gets the Super Bowl picks all to himself. He's the nigga that says, yo, get over here. Get over here. Fuck Apple. Fuck Spotify. Those are the white people, DSP. Come to title. This is for the people, by the people. FUBU. For the people, by the people. Come on over here, y'all. Come on over here. We go over there, and as soon as we get over there, he's like, yo, I'm selling this shit to Jack Dorsey, man. Yo, I'm on the border block. Yeah, we own Cash App and shit like, oh, y'all niggas still there? Good luck. Stay there. That's how Jay get down. He basically rope you in when you like, nah, we love Jay.
So Cash App, that's blocked. Oh, Jay, you on the border, Oh, so everybody, all these Cash App transactions, that's Jigga, man. That's Jigga got his hands in that. Man, look, we're gonna do part two. We gotta dive down the rabbit hole. We're gonna do part two, man. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Y'all go to the website, buy something, get your product, get your service. Till next time, man. Oh man, this shit crazy. This is Jay.